possible.
This futures live stream event is proudly brought to you by MightyOxTrading. All information contained herein should be considered for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing seen or heard should be considered financial advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. Good morning, Mr. G. How are you doing? Passing props? Enjoying tropical Idaho, are you? Give me 1 second here, and I will start going through what the markets have done overnight. So, looks like NQ popped up at the beginning and then dropped. Yep, weekend was good. Caught up on some sleep, doing some work. Have a lot more work to do. Thank you. Did you check out the one with Josh from the futures desk? 59, oh yeah, 59.15 seems to be the high on ES. We dipped down to 58.94. It's about 20 points in range. NQ 657. Low was 476. So about 180 points in range. I will have invites once they officially launch. Today, I will be showcasing their platform, though. Are you okay with Project X when they launch, or do you want to wait for Rhythmic? Kappa? Looks like only about 80 ticks there. Ultra Bond, big drop, still dropping. Wow, about a point and a quarter on the Ultra Bond. Gold, back above 2,600. 32 points in range. Big move overnight there on gold. Crude oil. I missed moving the yellow line. There we go. Just about a point in range, and we see natural gas heading up. Bitcoin sitting right above 90K. So that's where we sit standing, whatever body posture you're choosing to take this morning. So let me just missed that entry there on the short. Let me figure out the best way to do this. I need to be able to see my chart too. Okay, so you prefer to wait until Rhythmic comes out for your invite? Because I'll have invites when they launch, and then they'll refill my invites when Rhythmic pops, when they get Rhythmic online. So would you prefer to wait until the Rhythmic comes online? Okay. Okay. As long as you're gonna use it to, seriously, that's fine. I just don't want to give out invites to someone that's not going to be interested in trading with it. That's all. Because I'm going to have a finite amount at the start. I have like 30. As we're dropping here, let me. I didn't quite figure out everything. Read this. What does that do? Did that do anything? Oh, okay, good. I think. Let me find my software. Okay. Boom. Futures desk. First thing I want to do is, I guess, looks washed out. Yeah, I guess I need to start making a list. Checking it twice. Gotta find it. Oh, sorry. So this is the futures desk. Their layout. You can see here, if I take the charts away, let me. Sorry, still figuring this out. I need. There. That's what I need. Need to be able to see my NQ chart. There we go. Still dropping hard here. Here, let me check on news today before we go into all that. Well, there's usually not news on a Monday, but if I don't check it, there will be. There's a Fed speaker. That's it. So let's see. We are just dropping. What time frame am I on? It looks different. Yeah, I'm on a what time frame? Okay. Okay, so I'm on a 15-minute chart. Let's go to our case. First of all, here's your. Wait, what? Does that work? Oh, so they have tick charts. I didn't even realize that. How about that? Anyway, looks like you can't pick your own. So anyway, we go to my 1-minute chart. And it's like now I'm actually in their back end, their dev thing while they're working on transitioning over. So I'm limited to $400 in risk available today. So I'm trading 2 micros. This is a sim. This is sim, 100% sim. They're not launched. This would provide nothing besides promotion for practice for me and promotion for TFD, which was my suggestion. So while the market, you know what? I want to take this long. Wow. Drag my stop loss down. Now you can see here on the left-hand side how it's showing my order. It shows my entry time, open, the realized profit, which is I lost 80 cents because of the commissions, time I entered, the quantity, the price I entered. I could select the setup. So even though, okay, this wasn't the setup, I have a setup. I'll show this in a bit, but I can say this was an engulfing candle with trend. It really wasn't. It wasn't not an engulfing candle with trend at all. And I can immediately start making notes about the trade. Yep, got stopped out. So I can immediately start journaling. Stopped out, didn't wait for engulfing, just took first bag green candle, and it saves the notes on that trade. Morning, Chris. Now, there's a blue candle. Now, you don't see, I wish I could put my custom scripts and TradingView on here, but not yet. No, that's not going to finish golfing either. So we'll wait on that. So you can see now what you see here. So if you're not looking to enter a trade, you can close this down easily. You can see here you have your calendar, shows you one trade. You can put daily goals in for the day. I thought I did that, but maybe I didn't. Over here, you can see where you are in your assessment, what you need, your overall loss, your overall target, minimum balance, daily loss limit, max contracts, days traded, all that. You have a news report. You have news right over here. You can do low. So you can see how it shows the NAHB housing market index over here under low or medium. You have a Fed speaker. Well, from what I understand, passing prof, somehow they're going to be integrating rhythmic into this as well. I don't know if that means any rhythmic platform. I gotta find that out. Or if they just mean RTrader Pro. I mean, no one uses RTrader Pro, but I'll have to ask about that. Yeah, this is the futures desk. You can see one trade a day, weekly calendar. Here's your daily journal, so you can journal as you're going. Here's your planner. So you see how I have one setup traded? Engulfing candle with trend, it really wasn't. You can see that it shows these stats right away. P&L win rate, profit factor, average trade P&L. No, they haven't launched yet. I am I'm actually on their dev build. This I think they're hoping for today, but they need to get the okay from their broker. So I'll probably be showing various features a few times today, but here configure setup. So let's say uh, you name your setup. So let's do engulfing candle off B band reversal. And now we'll put that in blue. You can make a little thing for it. Create that setup. I have two different setups. Configure tags. I'm not sure really what the tags are for. Let's see. Oh, okay, a positive or a negative tag. And here you can make your daily goals. I created this one. Take wick trend and golfing triggers. Take my blues and purples. You just hit that there. Wait between to put in a daily goal. See, here's your reports. This is your all-time reports. You can look at this. Here's your calendar. You can see obviously this looks better with more trades on it, but average trade duration, trades per day, most profitable, etc. Cumulative P&L, top setup. So that's why you should mark your setups. You can see that peak activity. I just missed a trade by going through all this. You see time analysis, trade history. You can if you hit that, wins and losses, trade history. Even shows your setup in the trade history if as long as you tag it. Time analysis, your weekly trends. Obviously, this will look good and I wish I had thought of this a week ago, so I could have been sim trading for a week and had a week's worth of performance on here. Trade duration. You see it breaks it down. Trade volume, just that's how many contracts you're trading. And you can even do a comparison by symbols. And all that you can see just by this little button here that says TFDX. Just turn that on, turn it off. Turn it on, wax off. So we'll go through that demonstration a couple times today as people file in. But basically, you can see a running list of your trades right next to your chart here as it continues to fall. Mr. G, you still here with us? How's your insurance stuff going? So let me send out a message on Discord that I'm doing this. And then, There's a blue candle. Give me a second. Now, what I do kind of cool. It's kind of cool the way the you work to set your stop and target. If you didn't put one in already, just kind of drag it. I think Quant Tower's like that too. So let me put my target. Where's the 9 at? 526. You can see I don't have many indicators on here because I'm still using TradingView to chart. Again, you can see the trade in action here. I can select my setup, which was the engulfing, it's the engulfing candle off BB reversal. There we go. Notes. Got in 4 ticks late. There we go. Up to the 9. Good morning, Matt Moxie. How you doing? It's that 9 bounces. I guess I could put some indicators on here. I don't remember how. Doing good. Hey, Greg. Good morning. Oh, that hit that 9 EMA and popped on down and stopped out. And of course, it's going to bounce from there. I am on, just so everyone knows, this is a 100% sim account. It's not even an evaluation. It's not anything. They're not live yet, so I'm actually in their back end dev to have this running. Hey, Greg, right now it's going to launch just with Project X, which is what you see here. Rhythmic will be coming online in a few weeks. Still falling. Wow. Well, let me just take a gander. We are at low at that. No, we're not. I lie. 476 was the low at at the start. Excuse me. Again, you can see from the reports. I'll close this down. You can see all your stats right away by your setups and everything else. Trade history, wins and losses. Obviously, I'm not doing well so far. Your planner is here. Again, configuring setups so you can mark each trade with which setup you took. Your total P&L. So many different features. Again, over here you have your calendar for news. Wow, look at this fall. Let's turn this back on. And this is just a dead drop heading toward the overnight low. Now, I didn't take two different purple candles, so I'm not, so I can do that right away in journaling right here, my daily journal. Again, didn't take with trend setups. Need to improve that. Missed one talking, but the other I doubted when I shouldn't have. And back to the chart. Yep. Now, when they were in development, I was, because, you know, I don't like typing. I hate typing. I asked for a way to, for them to integrate something where you could talk out your thoughts. I guess you could do that though with if you have something on your computer that voice to text. So they're still falling again. So you know again, here's your planner. For those that didn't see how I configure setups, I'll probably do this like once every half hour so people can continue to see. But so you name your setup, select a color for it, select an icon for it, and then each trade you take. Next time I take a trade, I only have $400 in drawdown, so I can't like mess with this too much where I'm taking any random trades. You can configure this. You can hit on the trade that which setup you used, and that way, and your stats will even show by setup, what's working, what isn't. We hit a bottom. I need more monitors. I don't use a DOM, so we're gonna no, I don't want to maximize. Get rid of the DOM. If I can remember how to get rid of the DOM. Oh, I'm gonna probably enter this trade before I figure out how to get rid of the DOM. Dome. Never figured out if it was DOM or Dome. I'm gonna take this long here. Oh yeah. Oh, it's hard to see. Thank you for that. It's very hard to see. Okay, so that's gone. There we go. I got some more room in my chart. Now they do have time and sales. I'm not sure if anyone actually reads tape in futures, but they do have the time and sales on here. This is part of this normal project X. Those of you not familiar with Project X yet, you can easily switch which uh, Yeah, asset you want to trade, type of order. Oh, there we go. My target was hit. Yay. So I forgot to configure the tag in that anyway. Idiot. So let me just go here. So it allows you to do it afterwards anyway. So here's my third trade. You can see select a setup. So that was a golfing candle off Bollinger Band reversal. You can immediately put notes in or tag it. You can see what the trade was, when you entered, when you got out, and the realized profit. Hey, Apple, how you doing? How's trading been going? So now, we have some stats under our belt. See how quickly we can just whip that away. Look at your stats. Show what it says. Oh, wait, here we go. There's their stats off each setup. So this is my off the golfing candle off the Bollinger Band reversal. So you can see the two trades. This is updating real time. I think that's awesome, to do it by setup. Still rising up here. That's the problem with jobs, but yeah, I understand that. So down and then back up. See if we get another engulfing here. I hope we get some time soon. Just don't force trades because of lack of time. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. All right, you can see also that it constantly updates you how much risk you have available. There's this account that I picked. Well, I didn't really pick it, but oh yeah, real quickly, since I'm not getting it set up here. So when you want a new plan, when you're getting started, this is what that looks like. You get to pick which type of drawdown you want, end of day or static, your max loss and a loss limit, which runs from anywhere between $1,000 max loss, $400 daily loss limit, all the way up to 3,000, 1,200. How many days you're willing to go let the assessment go? Minimum is 5, and the you know max minimum is 12. And how many contracts you want? And each one of these affects your price. You can see down here your price here, the eval. So the less contracts that you're willing to start with and the less risk you're willing to start with lowers your price. And then you can even adjust this. If you look at this, you can either pay more upfront with no setup fee or less upfront with a setup fee. The renewal only basically is just to cover the price of the data. So if you don't complete in the first 31 days. Now, if you have to reset, it is basically full price, but you get a 31-day renewal on that. So it's not like you reset and you still have your renewal coming up in 3 days. So this is definitely configurable. Like I said, find what you want. Most 50Ks. There's no 50K, 25K, whatever. It's whatever you want. You have an $2,000 max loss. Say two contracts. And let's say you want 8 days. See the price there. Oops. Yes, there is a consistency rule, and that can't be adjusted. I want to say it's 20%, but don't quote me on that. Let me look. Hold on. Question. So okay. So here you see this is the that if you go to static, I think the statics are really expensive, honestly. Yeah, the statics are about $130 more. Honestly, once you everything is static once you hit the live brokerage anyway. So I mean, me personally, I wouldn't pay for the extra. So even if you go cheapest on the static, which would be one mini, that's cheapest. Yeah, it's one mini. Max and yeah. I mean, if you want to go the cheapest, it's 169 or 139 and a $69 setup fee. Prices may vary at participating trading desks only. No, correct. I'm sorry. We're still trying to rise up here after that big fall. V-shaped recovery. You're welcome, Moxie. So I missed this move up because it didn't give me any signals, but that's okay. So look at that recovery. That's pretty amazing. So let me just add some of my indicators on here. All right, that's the wrong moving average. Never mind. There's my 9 and 100. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Hey, let's party music. Party people. Morning. Welcome to the stream. I'm assuming you're new, because I wouldn't remember that name. If you're new, welcome to the stream. Richard Reyes, welcome. Can that platform show footprint charts? That's a great question. I have no idea. Give me a second, and I'll see what I can figure out, and I'll ask. I don't think so. Let me. I just sent a message to find that question out. I've never used Footprint, so if it's on here, I don't know where to find it. Okay, I was just confirmed that it does not have footprint charts. You're welcome. Now they will have Rhythmic. They will be launching just with Project X, but Rhythmic will be on board in a few, a couple weeks, 3 weeks. I'm not sure. I don't want to give an exact time frame and where, and then I end up being wrong. Up to the on 100 EMA. So what a recovery! We dropped so hard. I mean, it hasn't recovered at all. Of course, we doubled top there around 577. We dropped almost 100 points, and now we recovered about 60 of that, 50 of it. There's a blue candle. See if it gets above the 100 though. It needs to finish above that 100 EMA. Those just joining us, we're sim trading on Project X on the Futures Desk platform. Yes, stop loss. And again, I just entered my trade. You can see the entry, the quantity, everything like that. I'll select the setup. That's a golfing candle with trend. It's all set up there. And look at this nice rise. Rising up. Don't even know where I want to put my target though, so I'm just gonna kind of let it go. Wow, 35 people here. Welcome everybody. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Might do this demo with the futures desk a couple times this week. We'll see. I feel like I should have taken my profit there. Those of you not used to the Project X, you also have your balance, your uh, unrealized and your realized P&Ls up here at the top. Hey John, how you doing? Richard, when you sign up, is your address Venezuela or Norway? Let me get out of this trade and give me 1 second. I have the list of countries. I know Venezuela would be banned, but I'm pretty sure Norway is okay. But I'll check on that 1 second. And we're stopped to break even. There we go. Continuing up. Oh, nice. Nice. It's a 14-point move. We have about 45 minutes till the bell. Pulling back now. I'm going to get out there. There we go. So now, again, here's my nice winning trade. Oops. That. So I can immediately, put notes in. Took trade with trend. Let it work. Closed out as it started to reverse. And there we go. Now you can see the 4 trades I've taken. Again, you can see the reports here. Make this go away for a second. Now see my reports. You can look at those while I go look at the countries for futures desk. Norway is fine, Richard. Okay, so John, this part, the chart, right here is all that's uh, Project X, same as topstep X. But everything else you see, all this stuff is proprietary to the trading desk. Rhythmic will be added in a few weeks. Yeah, not only do you have the individual notes there per trade, John, that you can put right on the trade, but also right at your fingertips is, and I just have to remember where, here. Also a daily journal right here. So I can put down for trade worked well, went with my plan, and wow. How do you spell voila? Voila. It worked. And right back to your chart. We're still rising up. Oh, there's a daily journal right on the side here as well. Oh, so I was just informed that say you want to take a picture, like say you really liked your setup there, get a screenshot, you can paste it. Hold on, let me try this. I'm getting instructions as I go. So into the journal. Give me a second. I'm not the most handy. Loading image. You can actually paste a screenshot of your setup with a description right in the journal. Look at that. That's amazing. I remember him mentioning this, but I forgot about it. I should have really like practiced with this before I did this. But look at that. So you can, put the description with try and set up. By the way, it was a horrible screenshot. It wasn't even my setup, but I was just trying to show it. With trade setup, image title, winner, etc. There you go. That is awesome. That's amazing. Everybody that's new, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me today. Uh-oh. Why am I not sure why that just happened, but okay. That was kind of cool looking at the the little turny there, cube, as we're pulling back. But again, welcome to the stream. We are showcasing the futures desk today. Sim only, but honestly, when you use a new platform, you should be. I mean, I know Project X. I've used it on others, but getting used to the platform itself, you should take a day or two to sim trade. If you're new for the first time, or even if you're not new and for some reason haven't, I would appreciate if you would gore that like button for me. Let everyone know you're enjoying the stream. I guess my gore didn't show up because this is on top. Oops. Need my gore up top. Where's my gore there? There's my gore image. Anyway, so we're pulling back here a little bit. Anyway, for the assessment, there is a consistency rule. And I apologize. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Uh, Nagaraj? If that's wrong, please let me know how to pronounce that. I hate butchering names. There is a consistency rule in the assessment. There is none in the funded part. Have fun, RJ. We'll see you tomorrow. And I am not. This is a sim only right now. I have not paid for this at all. This is just a demonstration. This is not an assessment. It's not a funded account. It's just 100% sim paper trading. It's embarrassing that I don't know that. Um, okay. Give me 1 second. I'll get some. Okay, so the consistency rule is based on the minimum days to trade to pick. And it's not like a normal consistency where if you do go over the amount, you get penalized. So since I don't have a setup here, well, actually, I did, but I missed it. Let me bring up the plans. So this is how you pick a plan. Again, this is when you go into the. And by the way, the prices you see down here are not finalized, so don't go by the prices. But basically, you choose the plan you want, how much risk you want. So this sets your max loss, your max drawdown, and your soft daily loss. And that will, decide you have the amount of days you trade that you have to trade. 5 minimum days or 12 minimum days. Of course, that's not a maximum amount of days. You can take as long as you need, as many contracts as you need, or I shouldn't say as many contracts as you need, as you want. I mean, from 1 to 12, end of day or static, and this will all affect the price down here. You can even decide whether or not you want to pay the amount up front, all the amount up front, or if you want to pay a little bit more by paying a little bit less to start, and then a setup fee after the assessment. once you pass the assessment. So you can see all the, it shows your milestones here, live brokerage details. Payout rules, there are no payout rules. Basically just it's a 75-25 split. You can get paid daily. Once you get to the live brokerage, your drawdown type is static. No payout caps, no minimum days, $250 minimum payout, $0 minimum balance. So, truly you decide what you want to pay, you decide how much you want to start with. Now, it could be anything you want. You can go as little as $1,000 on the max loss or as high as $3,000. It'll just affect the price. Brad, apparently you didn't watch the interview I did. They're going to be they're going to be giving a K1 tax benefit, which would be, help, and they're going to have a seat at the exchange, which is going to make fees and all that cheaper as well. Hey, David. Uh, yeah. Where are you at, Greg? That you have an inch of snow? Oops. I forget how I get out of here. There we go. Well, in my opinion, you know, people hate on DLLs, and this is just my opinion. People hate on DLLs, but you should never be willing to blow your whole account in one day. So a DLL that's like 40% of your account isn't bad. Why would you be willing to blow that much in one day? Hey, expat, nice to see you. Excuse me one second. Back, guys. Sorry. That's fine, Rad. Got to remember, the 90-10 firms mostly don't have your best interest in mind. A firm that has a lower, that they're getting a higher percentage, they're the ones that want to see you succeed. They're the ones that are going to work with you to help you succeed. These guys actually have, coaches. They have a quant, or I don't know, maybe more than one quant. I'm not sure. They call them the head quant, so I think there's other quants. They have people that actually want to see you succeed and will help you do that with no additional cost. Rising up here. So yeah, I mean, I understand wanting the freedom of not having a DLL. I do understand that, but again, and it's a soft, so it's, just locks you out for the day, just to prevent you from tilting. How many people here that would have had an account saved one day if there would have been a daily loss limit in place on an account that didn't have it. Well, the thing is, Bill, I don't think they'll build one for you, but if you have an algo, they will help you fine tune it. Exactly. A DD is an account saver. You should not want to be able. People got to get out of the gambling mentality of being willing to blow their entire account in one day. It just, it's. I guarantee you, it's just not a good idea. Oh, Path to Live is one of the most direct paths there are, John. The Path to Live. Personal restrict settings. Hold on 1 second. So there's also personal risk settings that you can set as well. Back here, you can set, profit and risk brackets. Personal, you can set a personal daily loss limit and a personal daily profit limit, and then it'll lock you out if you wanted to. So that's another thing that's available. Oops. Path to Live, John. Basically, once you pass the assessment, you're put in a very short sim funded phase. You earn $3,000 in the sim phase, and once you've earned $3,000, that $3,000 is put into the live brokerage, and you're then in a live brokerage account. Actually, it might not be. Hold on 1 second. I can't remember if that $3,000 is the same for everybody. No, I'm wrong. It depends on your plan. Sorry, guys. So see, say you start off with the absolutely lowest $1,000 loss, $400. Your target is 1750. Your buffer account target, this is the sim funded phase, is 1,000, and then you start off with the live brokerage with $1,000. If you so you can choose between anywhere between 1,000 and 3,000. I apologize for that mistake. Like I said, I should have done a little bit more homework before doing this, but I was never good at doing homework. So it's based on the plan you choose, how much you start off in the live brokerage with. And again, this is all customizable when you sign up for the plan. Um, Probably if I try and make it full screen. Give me a sec, I'll see. Yes, yes, it is. You can have two accounts, Red. Got to get out of that 20 account gambling mentality. How much did you lose anything on FTT, Red? Taking along here. Uh, David, give me a minute on that. well, I want to actually try and manage my trades like I would. Oh, here it goes. Select setup, golfing candle with trend. So there we go. Oops. Hi, Carrie. Welcome to the stream. This is the futures desk, which will be launching in, let's just say shortly. Might be today, maybe sometime this week. A new futures prop firm. Uh, this is Project X, which is a platform, a trading platform, and then everything else is proprietary to the futures desk. Pulls back on me because, of course, it does. Back to my entry. I'm trading with just two micros. This is a total SIM account. It's not an assessment. It's not a funded account. It's just a SIM account. Uh, totally paper trading here, just to showcase the platform. So let me just finish this trade, and then I'll get to the rest of your questions. I'm stopped out. There we go. So real quickly, you can look. I didn't realize this. You can click on the trade, and you can see your entry, your exit, your quantity, your duration, which setup you took. As long as I haven't tagged one yet. You can see your entry, your exit, your total, and then again, you can make notes. I'll enter at maybe end of trend. And again, if you want, you can take a screenshot of this, copy it, and then you have a full journal over here. Can you wait? Can you put? Yes, you can. You can put an image of that trade right there. Oops, I accidentally closed it out. You can actually copy an image of your trade right into the notes. You know, obviously that was a bad screenshot, but you can put it right in there on each trade if you wanted to. A screenshot in and out. Morning USC. Good morning Speed Racer. Okay, Karen, let's try and get back to your questions. Let me see. Thank you, Bill, for reminding everyone to gore that like button. Need the full string. Okay, under the question mark. Under the question mark. Tell me what a question mark is. He has not yet mentioned anything about launch offers or lunch offers. You think by doing this he would offer to buy me lunch? No. Anyway, yeah, welcome to everybody new. I do this 5 days a week. If you ever want to join me again, oh, this question mark. Okay, I see what you're saying. Ah, yeah. See, good cat. There you go. I just use this. But yeah, that'd be a good way to make it full screen if you want to make it full screen, and then we're back to this. There you go. Thank you, David. Tomorrow you're my assistant. For those of you who don't know me, I am the Mighty Ox, and I do, like I said, I live stream 5 days a week with various different prop firms. I also run the YouTube channel where I go through various prop firm discounts and all that stuff. And also try and keep up with the news of the crazy prop world. If you haven't seen it, and over 1,400 people have, I did an interview with the CEO of the Futures Desk, Josh, great guy. Here's a link to that interview. You should watch it today, or whenever you have a chance, but after the stream. All right, Carrie. So just so you know, Carrie, they are launching on an invite system only. Um, so they're staggering their launch so they don't get overwhelmed. So if you don't get an invite in the first round, best way to try and get an invite is to join my Discord, and I'll try to get some. I'll be getting some at the launch to give out, and we will try to get to everyone that's interested with Project X at the launch. Rhythmic will be following within a few weeks. Good morning, Ace. How are you? How was your weekend? Okay, David, just to make sure that I answer all your questions, because I'm not used to answering all these questions. So if I missed anyone's questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer. So again, here are the reports you can see. Let me close this down. So this is my daily report. So far, I've taken. Wait a minute. Oh wait, sorry. Let me uncheck this. There we go. I've taken 5 trades, 2 winning, 3 loss, 0 break even. You can see I'm down $2 on the day. 5 trades, average trade duration, average trades per day. Then you can see I can break them down by setup. Yeah, by setup. Here we go. So the engulfing candle with trend, it was 3 trades. The engulfing candle off Bollinger was 2 trades. It shows you the P&L and all the other stats on that. Again, you can look at your trade history right there. It shows you your setups there, your win rate, all that. Wins and losses. And you can even see your time analysis, day of the week. Obviously, we only have one day of the week. Time of day, you can see it break down by hour, by trade duration, trade volume. That's just how many contracts you're taking. And of course, I'm only taking on one symbol. So all these stats immediately at your fingertip. And again, you can see it all time, today, week, month, last month, more dates, etc. And you can even see it if you have canceled accounts, past accounts, active accounts. You can see all that appear as well. The planner. Again, if you want to, configuring your setups is real easy for those that hasn't seen. You just enter a setup name, so set test, pick a color, pick an icon. There's more icons. I don't really care about the icons. And create the setup. It's that easy peasy. Again, configuring daily goals is also real easy. Just hit it and basically type it out, the name and what you want to do. Basically, these guys want to see you succeed. They do not want to see you fail. And they're trying to give you as much as they can to help you with that. This was a trigger candle for me. Yep, I'm one of the cool kids today. Hassan, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? That's always a good thing. Good. Sounds like a good night. Right now we're just watching, looking for our next setup. If anyone has any other questions about the futures desk, fire away. I have most answers. Yes, Ace. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna make me want to smack you for this question, are you? Still rising here up to 586.50 on NQ. Yeah, I think it's about a 10% ratio, Ace. Also depends on how much sugar you have in it. I don't know, but you may need that woodchuck to chuck that wood to get the sawdust for Ace to put in his Rice Krispie treats. Yeah, for those of you who are new, we have a nice community here, good people most days. So we're short on NQ here. Let's see what happens. Not going for a big target, slightly more than a 1-to-1. But good community. We're not all wild and crazy here like some YouTubers. You're never gonna see me go for a $20,000 day, anything like that. It's just good community of people helping people. I'm still un, inconsistent trader, so I show the realities of trading. There we go. Target hit. Boom. I didn't even have time to figure my setup on that. So select the setup. You can do it after the trade. That was my golfing candle off the Bollinger Band reversal. Yeah, and I can put in notes if I want. So just so you guys know, this whole journaling thing, I don't do it normally. Everyone yells at me for not journaling. So having this where I could potentially journal after each trade, even if it's just a sentence, is absolutely amazing. Because I don't like to go back and journal, and I'm when I'm live streaming normally, I'm not gonna, whatever, and going back and trying to remember my trades, whatever, it's just this is really great. Yes, I know, Hassan. How you doing, Crypticon? Yes, this is the trade desk. It'll be launching soon. Hopefully this week. Hopefully maybe today. They're finalizing a couple of things. It's a new prop firm started by Josh, who was the head of formerly the head of another prop firm that is now on my blacklist. Yeah, no, you don't need to leave the chart, but if you want to go to the full daily journal, you can. You can journal each trade. You can do a daily journal. and it's full featured. You can see all, you can bold, italic, everything a regular word processor has. I can do lists. I could probably like build a website on this thing. And right back. Click on news. Oh yeah, I forgot to over here. You have your economic news. You can switch between high, medium, or low, or all. And you can switch countries. You can either just have US or you can have all. That's not all the countries in the world, though. What if Zimbabwe has a bad corn crop? Oh. And, you just scroll through and shows you everything that any place else would have. Forex Factory, Financial Juice, whatever. You can see coming up, Goolsby speech is coming up at the top of the hour. By the way, we're about 7 minutes from the bell. That's high praise from you, H. It really, and it really, these guys, I know how much you don't like prop firms, Ace, but these guys really want to see people succeed. I have known Josh now for like 2 years, longer than 2 years. I don't know. All the time runs together anymore for me. But he is just a genuinely good guy, and his entire team are good people. And it's been a joy to watch this be built. I got to see this, I got to know about this project pretty early on, and it's been a joy watching them build this, asking questions. I was able to give feedback throughout, and it's been a joy just to see the passion they have. Not it's the not to see how much money they can get out of traders, but to want to see traders succeed in a live brokerage account and the willingness to help them get to that point. Have a good one, A-list. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, man, Crypt, and here's my thought to this, Crypticon. How much success has those four things gotten you? Yeah, Bolinox for me has been a top three firm. I've already bumped them down to top five at this point. I need to see them get a path to live before, sometime soon. They're also supposedly getting Project X, so we'll see. We're about 5 minutes till the bell. Well, it's not going to be the futures desk either, Crypt. I mean, they have payouts every day once you're in the live brokerage, and they have a static drawdown in live brokerage. It's not going to be 90%. Hey, no FOMO, welcome. Absolutely agree. So I'll probably be staying flat now until the bell. Yes, they allow bonds. No bond restrictions. If James Bond wants to sign up, he can. Yeah, I like it. A lot of people don't like it, and there. I mean, it needs some more features. There's a few features it needs yet, but I like it. And for those that don't like it, Rhythmic is coming in a couple of weeks. And we're moving down here right before the bell. So the pricing isn't finalized yet, JC, but real quickly here before the bell, the pricing is based on you get to build your own assessment from a small max loss to a big max loss to how many days trading you're willing to do in the assessment to how many contracts you want. All that will help decide what the price is. There's no 25K, 50K, any of that, or end of day or static balance. And all that, it will be what determines the price. And these prices you see down below, these aren't finalized yet. 2 minutes to go until the bell. Yeah, JC, as Greg just pointed out, I did an interview with Josh. It's up on my YouTube, and Greg just posted the link. It was a great interview, best interview I've ever done. Less than 60 seconds to the bell. As NQ falls. Again, we're showcasing the futures desk here today. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. If anyone has any questions about anything, feel free to ask. I'm not one of those streamers that don't want to be bothered by the people watching. I enjoy interacting with everybody. Ace, RJ said he's going golfing today. He's not going to be here. A big drop there to start. Wow, big drop. 13 points. Still falling. Ace is short on ES. Still falling. Wow. Down we come, waiting for the bounce. Because I should always try and catch falling knives. Still falling. Not afraid of falling, but I hate it on the ground. Those of you who are new, every now and then I do break in the song. I apologize ahead of time. For a pop here, blue candle for me, that'll be a trigger. You don't see those blue candles, so that's on TradingView. That's the one thing I wish, I wish we could get the actual all the indicators that TradingView has on Project X, but apparently TradingView doesn't want to do that. It's a shame. I wish Project X could negotiate something for people that have I have the premium package of TradingView. I would love, if someone has the premium package is willing to pay that. I'd love for Project X to be able to negotiate that somehow. But it might be just TradingView saying absolutely not. Heck, I would be willing to pay extra for that option, honestly, or to code in my own on indicators with PineScript. Pay someone to code in my own indicators PineScript. Well, that's what I'm saying. If you already have, like, I have TradingView Premium. By having TradingView Premium, I should be able to bring over my indicators. I think it would even incentive that would get more people to buy TradingView plans. Project X has become a very well, maybe popular something, but it's going to be used by a lot of props. So there's a market there. I really think TradingView can make some money off of it. Add X amount of dollars premium plus Project X. So whatever the premium cost for the year, add $50, and you can use it on Project X everywhere. Whatever props using Project X. There's money there to be made. Someone get Michael Patak on the line and get him on that. Still not sure about this entry here, so we're just going to watch it. Again, anyone has any questions about Project X? I'm sorry, not about Project X, sorry. About the futures desk, let me know. Right now, we're not really getting anything I want to enter. Russell heading up. And Q hits the 9 EMA there and shies away. Good morning, Platt. How are you today? While this is doing nothing, I'm going to go quickly do a social media post. Slept in. That's nice. Come on, YouTube. Ooh, that was a nice pop there. Didn't give me a signal, so I didn't get it, but that was a nice pop. Hmm. Hits the 20 there, pulls back. Let's see if it pops back up. Does. Remember, we have a Fed speaker at the top of the hour. Awesome, John. Excellent. Rising up nicely, back up to 25.66 here. How you doing, USC? I didn't really say hello to you when you came in. No FOMO, were you asking if I trade anything besides NQ? Uh, I'm mostly an NQ trader, but I look at other things. Normally, if I'm not showcasing uh, the futures desk, this is what my stream normally looks like. Hold on, sorry, that's not what my stream normally looks like. Normally, I have like 5 charts up showing ES, NQ, gold, crude, and YM. I'm 98% NQ, but I do like to look at other things. Anki, good morning. Welcome. Are you new to the stream? What do you like to trade, no FOMO? Ace, I thought cougars are constantly following you. Pulls down. So a little reversal here. Inky, are you trading with your own money or do you use prop firms? I ask questions of new people. You can ignore my questions, tell me I'm too nosy, tell me to shut up, or how you prefer Patrick Wheeland. No. So we got back up to 571, pulled back now. Nice. Awesome. Back up. Sniffing the 100 EMA. Thanks, passive props. EQ being a little fickle here. Definitely need more screen space. I got like 10,000 things going on today. I am going to be treating myself to a new computer. It's going to be a very high-end computer. And with that, I'm going to get some more screens. Yeah, custom build. Pushes down here. This is a purple candle, but don't really like it. Not taking this setup. PC. It's going to be a custom build. Very high-end. I probably won't have it till January because I'm buying all the components. So I'll be looking for Black Friday sales and all that. So here's another thing about the journal. So everyone talk about journaling trades you did take, but you like here, watch this. So I'm gonna take a picture of this, and we'll go over to the journal and cursor here. And give it some space. Setup. I didn't take, but maybe should have. Copy and paste. Um, Setup. I didn't take. Boom. So there we go. And you can see, this is the setup I should have taken. I can mark it right in the journal if I want, and then go right back to trading. You can see I should have taken the setup. Yeah, it's gonna be let's see it. I9. Hold on. i9 12900KS processor, 128 gigabytes of RAM, 4090 graphic card. Yeah, I wanted 256, but I got to settle for 128. I have 64 gigabytes of RAM now, and I sometimes I'm using 75 to 80% of it. Uh, Not sure yet, John. I'm thinking 149 incher flanked by two 27-inch verticals, and then maybe in like a 27 or 27 inch or two atop the 49. I may go back to RuneScape with the extra monitors. But yeah, right now I got 64 gigs of RAM and I'm using 62% of it right now. Skiller, Brett. Good to see you, Brett. Welcome. For anyone who doesn't know, Brett is the CEO of Tradify, one of my top three firms. For an entry here, my blue candle's popping, stopping, popping like a rabbit. There we go. See if we can get through the 9 EMA. Looking forward to get up to there. Oh, that's not looking good. Looks like it's not getting through the 9. So once again, I took a trade. You can see my active trade here at the top. I'll select the setup. It was a blue candle reversal off the bands. And it's going to stop me out. Maybe. Yep, stop me out. So market was not ready to pop back up. I could put in my notes right away. Blue candle pop, but too close to the 9 EMA, should not have taken this trade. Take my picture, copy it, and paste it in. Image description. Bad trade. And there we go. Oops. Not sure why that happened, but good. And coming back down. You can see if you want to, you could actually take, instead of having to go back and looking at your charts, and it's still good to look at the charts as a whole, after the end of the day, whatever. But you can actually just go back and look at each setup if you want to take a quick screenshot of your trade and see how that works. Sitting here seeing if it can hold 500 down to 504. Brighter Shores. What is Brighter Shores? I haven't, if it's an RS thing, I haven't been on RS in 2 years. Pretty much since I started trading. Oh, okay. I haven't. Yeah, I haven't been on RS for like 2 years. So I really haven't kept up with anything. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why I keep going back to it, but it's like my guilty pleasure. I've been playing RS since like 2007, on and off. Have you checked it out? Is it any good, Brett? Is it similar to RuneScape or? Yeah. I, Everyone always tried to get me into World of Warcraft, and I'm like, yeah, I like my RuneScape. PK videos, huh? Hope you're not someone that's killed me as I've had to go out to the wild to chase penguins or do a quest. Oops. All right, Ace. Ace missed the bus. No. Still can't get through this 9 EMA. So again, we're showcasing the futures desk today, all its bells and whistles and wonderful features. Again, if you have any questions about it, feel free to ask. I don't mind showing. See here, we'll take the chart away for a minute. Here's your daily journal, your calendar, your news, basically all the information about your assessment. Or here's the planner. You can see your profit factor and your various setups, your daily trading stats, your daily journal. Down here are all your reports. You could break it down by setup. So there's my engulfing candle with trend setup. There's my Bollinger Band setup. Or you can just do it all. Obviously, I should have asked to trade it with this all last week, so I would have had some more stats to fill in here. But this is my stats for today, and you can see you can pick all time today, yesterday, this week, this month, last month, more dates. More dates probably won't work because I can't get a date. And it even show your, looks like it even will show your canceled. Even if you have plans that were canceled that you failed or whatever. Looks like it will show that too. I can't click on that because I don't have any canceled. There you go. Break it down by your trade history, wins and losses, day of the week. Obviously, I've only traded one day, so it's not really showing much there. Time of day, break it down by hour. By trade duration, you can see I had one trade that was, or a couple trades, yeah, one trade that was less than 30 seconds, a couple that three that were 30 seconds to 1 minute, and three that were 1 to 5 minutes. You break it down by volume. So all my trades were two contracts. And of course, all my trades were in Q or N in Q actually. Then immediately go back to your chart. Let's not have my win rate sitting there. That's embarrassing. And of course, in here you are. This is, the view for your day. You see how much you're down, how much of your daily loss limit you have left available, how much of your risk you have available. And you can quickly scroll through your trades, and you can click on each one of them. So click on that one. It'll bring up what you did, your entry, your exit, how long it was, and any notes you made about it. Auto profit button. I think you're joking, right? Unless it's something I'm not aware of. I did complain to the higher ups when they asked if everything was working. If Josh asked me if everything was working okay, I did complain that it's not making all my trades profitable. I was promised profit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But of course, and in settings, if this is what they comes with your plan, the daily risk. But you can also set a daily P&L. I'm sorry, daily loss limit, personal daily loss limit, and you can choose when it hits that it just liquidates your position, or you can liquidate and block yourself from taking any more trades that day. Same thing with a target. If you want to, if you for some reason just want to hit $300, if you have a consistency rule, figure out how much you can make for your consistency rule that day, put it in, and it'll liquidate and block you, or just liquidate you so you don't go above it. Not that there's really penalty with the futures desk of going um, over your consistency. It doesn't penalize you like every other place does. So it just you don't have to worry about that. I'll have to explain that one day. I'm gonna do a video consistency rule, and in that video I'm gonna do how the futures desk is different than others. I'll have to have Greg write that out for me though, because I have a hard time putting stuff together. Here's where you set your charts. By the way, here you are allowed 2 accounts on TFD, so there is copy trading available. Your risk settings, your charts and data. I don't know if anyone really messes with this stuff, but you can update speed, chart value, display type, dollar, ticks, percent, or points. A lot of people don't like to see the dollar amount, so you can change it to points or ticks if you want. You can also, if you're a streamer or whatever, you can turn off the totals at the top. There are hotkeys, and turn the sound alerts on and off. But for those of you who don't like Project X, Rhythmic will be coming soon. Now, again, when Project X launches, it will be by invite only. I will have invites to give out. Best way is to bug me on Discord, but if you want one and you don't have Discord, send me an email. I won't have an infinite amount, but more will be given out as time goes on. And please only ask for the first, the invite in the first round if you're okay with using Project X. Don't ask for an invite now and then wait for Rhythmic. I'll have more invites once Rhythmic comes on board to give out. So I really want to make sure my first round of invites goes to people that actively want to use the Futures Desk and Project X. Nice rise back up here to 557. Oh yeah, and if you do decide to get, so let me show you how to quickly create a new plan. So I'll scroll down and out. Okay. Let me show you how I quickly create a plan, and I can show you how quickly easy it is to switch between your accounts. So we're gonna set the smallest drawdown, one contract, max days. Add that to the cart. I think that's right. Yeah, add that to the cart. Oh, oops. Checkout, pay. I just saw my phone number. Oops. Anyone wants to call me. Hello. And now I have two plans. So go back over here and you see this is the one. You look over here on the very left. See it says two plans now. You can just easily switch back and forth between the two accounts. And then and here we are with a completely clean switch. See how it switches, it switches the chart for you and everything. Back and forth. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So if you're one of those people that like, maybe to trade, two different assets, but might want to keep them apart from one another. So an NQ1 and, switching between the two accounts, really easy. Yes, yes, I would have. The brilliant move up. This would have been the good candle that my trigger there would have been nice. Let's see. Look at that. 54 points. It's not as much pain as if this account wasn't total paper trading, Brett. So, but yeah. No, they're not. This is just to showcase the TFD platform and their tech and all. No, they have not yet officially launched. Have a great day, Brett. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. How are we all doing out there? So again, for anybody that's new, I normally stream for 3 hours every morning. Oh wow! Thank you, Brett. Appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. Brett's an awesome guy. I'm glad I've got to meet him. Owner, or CEO, Tradeify. It's fun working with him. Oh yeah, I am. I stream every morning, 8 to 11 Eastern. Um, if anyone trades Europe, once a month, me and RJ Wheel, he's not here today. He's golfing. We do a Europe stream for 9 hours. We start at 2:30 in the morning, go to 11:30. We'll be doing that this Friday, the 22nd. Need my link for that, passing props? Traderify is my top three. It's kind of sitting here. How's everyone sitting? Red, green, somewhere in between. Just MOT now. I changed it to just MOT. Mott. Thank you. It's kind of sitting here. 2577. Rising up. Looking at the 1 hour chart, which doesn't have a break. So high of the overnight was 657. Still got a ways to go for that, but we're getting to the high of the morning. So that breakdown in Europe. Hanging here. See if we reach the top. Popping back up. Blue candle. Not 100% sure about it, but oh, wow. 15 pointer. Right under 2600, 20, 20600. We're long. See how it immediately populates over here. Select my setup, golfing candle with trend. And we're rising up. Still going. Wow, nice run. I'm moving my stop to break even. Feels like it's getting heavy here though. 611, 612. Just went outside the one standard deviation VWAP band. It's not even something I look at, but I put it on my chart one day. I think it was when Matt was here last week. Matt from Teresius Trading. We're out. So we're out on that one. Decent trade. Ah. So the tag is for something like this. Exited too quick on a small pullback. That's a negative. That can create that tag even though it was a positive trade. It will remind me that I could have stayed in or, I jumped out before I technically needed to. Okay, there we go. And now you can see it on there. And then when I click on this trade, you can see how that shows up underneath the the setup. And you can see then, go to reports. You can also do a report by your tags. So even, even though it's a negative tag, as a positive, you can see, but you can also, add a setup to it and all that. So many different ways. And they also had the one with the daily goals. Set a daily goal, but some reason, I don't know. That was not working, but that's fine. So go to the planner. There's my planner. And here's where you configure your daily goals. I do have one there. Oh, how do I do that? So you can see how I had my daily goal. I didn't know what, like I said, I'm not really used to journaling. Okay, and right here, that's why it wasn't working. You have to add your daily goal. You have to add the goals that you make there into your daily goal each for your day. That way you have that reminder there right above your journal. And then when you're in reports, it's still not showing up for me. I must still be doing something wrong, but that's fine. And you can even put a star on them, 1 to 5. So many features. Like I said, I should have did my homework. Thank you, by the way, Ace. I should have did more of my homework before I jumped into this in a live setting. But this is kind of how I did school too. I never did my homework, just jumped into things in the live setting. Again, it seems like we're trying to top here around 19. We've hit it twice now. Let's see what happens. Pull back. It's a purple. And me. So I already marked this trade that I should not have taken this trade. It was right up against the 9 EMA. See, yeah, there, if you take a trade that you really, you could tag, create new tag, negative. So you could even tag the ones that you took for FOMO. So let's say it was FOMO, which is probably what it was because I tell myself to never take them if they're resting on the 9, like that one was. It was a purple candle, but resting right against the 9. Uh, oops. Well, that's something I didn't know was there either. That was interesting. I'm not even sure how I hit that. QR code so you can watch your trades on mobile. That's interesting. Anyway, then I'll create that tag. And I can tag this trade. There you go. And again, you can look at your stats, see what FOMO does to you. Again, I cannot say enough about how Josh and his team wanted to put as many tools as possible for you to be successful, for traders to be successful. And it really was a labor of passion. I could hear that because I was on voice calls multiple times during development, and you could hear the excitement. I mean, there was sometimes Josh was like stuffed out. So see how that worked out. It was like 3 nights in a row. Josh was like, "You want to jump on voice? I can show you what I added today." And it was just that much excitement. Hey, Burrell, how you doing? Doing good. So rising up here, it wasn't done. So once again, for anyone that might just be joining us, we are showcasing the futures desk. Anyone, any questions, please feel free to ask. Still rising. Did I say the overnight high was 657, right? 657. We're up to 640. That's just a very short little bump there, Burrell, for the assessment. And once you're, in the live brokerage, it really don't matter because it's a static drawdown. There's no more profit goal. Still rising. Oh, no, almost at new high day. Beautiful move up here. So not only did I take that trade that I shouldn't have taken, but it gave me 3 additional blue candles along the way here that I didn't take. New high day, up to 670. So we have about a half an hour left on the stream. We'll probably do this again tomorrow, showcasing the zero. I mean, yeah, now you got me saying zero accounts. Uh, Showcasing the futures desk. So this is kind of it was a plan that jumped in my head last night, like 10 o'clock. And I'm like, so it was like no planning to it. I didn't advertise it at all. So, probably do it again tomorrow. So, 2 non-futures desk announcements. TickTickTrader announced today they have Tradovate now for their direct-to-funded accounts. And I will be doing a giveaway of 3 of those direct-to-funded accounts. We'll be setting that up later. And for some reason, Fidias is giving away 1 free account to anybody who wants one. That's that. Everyone, you should check out the Discord. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna post it in here. Sec, give me a minute. Uh, There you go. Have at it. Hey, this is still rising. I tried to keep this entire stream to the futures desk, but that was I wanted to get that out there. I remember on that free account there is a $170 funded setup fee if you pass the account. So don't forget that. That won't be free. Wow. So we've had, look at this, 9 straight green candles, 10 of the last 11. Beautiful recovery here. Look at that. Are we red, green, or somewhere in between today? One tick green. Well, that's green is green, as they say. Well, that's not terrible. Did you put in the code, expat? Supposedly, it's any one account. You sign up and put in the code. Oh, yeah, I don't know if there's a limit on it, so I don't know. I mean, it's possible that a limit's been reached. And they do have Rhythmic, but there's no NinjaTrader. Unless you're a dog, Ace, unless you're a dog. Took the short there. I immediately put in my setup of what that was. Nice. Bro. Excellent. Glad for that, expat. Can't break through this 9. Come on, break it down. Break it down something proper like. Does not want to give up the ghost here. Come on. Just drop, woman. Well, if it got down to that 20 EMA. What may bounce here? 20 EMA is all the way down to 57. Hmm. Might reverse here. Yep, looks like we have a reversal. Maybe not. Come on back down, baby. We were stopped to the top of that last red candle. Come on, give it to me. Still sitting here at this level. Doesn't seem to want to go down. We're about 15 minutes left to go in our stream. This is the longest trade ever. This is the longest trade ever so far. I've stuck with it without jumping out on the first pullback against me. See how you can do that as you're in a trade, especially if you're in long and you actually looking for something to do to distract you from the trade. And there you go. Now it's part of your journal. Just keeps tickling the 9 EMA. About 10 minutes left to go. Came really close to stopping me out there within 3 ticks. Has not really broken that 9 at all since it got back above it here. Now we're back. Now we are below the 9. Let me look. I have the 20 plotted on here. 20 is now 6, 7. Wow. So when I started this trade, the 20 EMA was at 657. Now it's at 674. My entry up, popping back up anyway. Yep, stopped out. $13-minute and 45-second trade. That's extremely long for me. So I'm taking 10 trades today. Let's see here. The 10 trades today. 4 winning, 6 losing. Average winner was smaller than the average loser, which is always a bad sign. Average trade duration, 2 minutes, 54 seconds. See if I click in, it shows me what I did today. See the tags, the setups, the net P&L of each one. The profit factor. So much information here for you to help you along your journey. Still just bopping on this 9 EMA. Yep, not going anywhere. We're sideways. That said, for a Monday, we had some pretty good moves. Excellent. Excellent recovery. So for everybody that was new, if you're stuck with me all this way, I appreciate it. I hope you'll join me more often. We're here every day, Monday through Friday, 8 to 11. This Friday, though, we'll be here from 2:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. So we ended kind of with a whimper here. It's really not going anywhere. So I hope you enjoy seeing the futures desk and what it has to offer. We'll try to do this again tomorrow. So we go back to doing some live trading. Stop loss, Ace. Stop loss. We want to thank everyone for joining me today. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day. So we'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. We'll see you then. Thanks, everyone. Bye.